Welcome back. I want to share a quick story with you. Last week on a phone call with my stepmom, we'll call her Jane to keep her anonymous, who lives in much warmer weather than me, by the way, lucky her, mentioned how she was running an errand to the post office to ship a bunch of holiday gifts to various people, including her grandsons in our house. Anyway, she had more to ship than usual since our big family, unfortunately, won't be celebrating together this year due to COVID. But since Christmas is one of Jane's favorite holidays, and she usually hosts amazing family dinners, she still wanted to spread the cheer across the family through sending along these presents. So a few of the boxes were quite heavy, and it was a warm day, so Jane was planning to make a few trips in the parking lot between her car and the post office. As she was taking the packages out of the trunk, a middle-aged lady unexpectedly approached her car and asked if she could help. Jane quickly replied, "Oh, that's okay." She didn't want to impose. Sound a bit like level 4 energy? Anyway, unexpectedly, the stranger insisted, picked up some of the biggest boxes and proceeded to bring them into the post office. And she did that for 2 trips. Now, Jane was so touched by the simple act of kindness and shared how, really made her day and kind of renewed her faith in humanity, especially during this tough time in our world right now. In fact, she and the Good Samaritans struck up a nice conversation. They talked about their families and the holidays, of course, with their masks on, and they were social distance. But this created such good vibes around them that the postal clerk behind the desk seemed to shift his whole demeanor and joined in on the conversation. It was contagious. Now that sweet lady probably doesn't even realize that after Jane went home, she called me up, shared the story with me, and how much it shifted her whole day and brightened my day just hearing about it. And perhaps the postal clerk may have also passed on more good vibes to the next customer in line, and so on. And now here I am, several days later, talking with you about it on this YouTube channel. So my hope is that it'll inspire you to think of one small act of kindness that you could pay forward to a stranger or family member or neighbor or friend. It doesn't need to be extravagant to make an impact. Rather, here are some ideas. 1, an unexpected compliment to someone, maybe a coworker online, a neighbor or family member, or maybe send a thank you note to someone. Maybe your mail carrier or your Amazon delivery person or an old friend. Or in the drive-thru, pay for someone's coffee or food order who's behind you. Or make a phone call to a friend or family member and listen more than you talk. Or take the time to write a great online review for a small business owner. Or maybe there's something else you have in mind that's even more thoughtful and creative. There's so many simple things you can do, and it's amazing as it may make positive impacts that you're not even aware of. Just like when you throw a small pebble in a pond, it makes a huge ripple effect. And the best part about it is that you feel good after doing so as well. Come to think of it, it generates great level 5 energy. Now, before you go, please let me know in the comment section below, what will you do to make someone else's day? What's that small act of kindness? I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to sharing with you again next Thursday and every Thursday. And keep in mind, our world needs your light now more than ever. So with that, I wish you peace, love, and joy. And as always, keep the faith and let your light shine.